Morning students, after a long time I'm going to post a video for class 9 physics ICSE. The chapter is measurement and experimentation. Today in this chapter, the few topics we are going to discuss. Number 1, measurement and unit. Number 2, kinds of unit. Number 3, system of units. So let's begin with measurement and unit. So now students will start with measurement. A very simple word you must be knowing about what is measurement. We measure a lot of things in our daily life. We measure the length, we measure the breadth, we measure the height, we measure the mass, we measure the capacity, volume, lot of things we measure. But what is measurement? If I ask you, then you may confuse or you find difficulty to write the answers of that. So here is the definition I have tried to write on the board. It says it is the process of relating. It is the process of relating or comparing an unknown quantity with a known quantity. Means one quantity is unknown, which we don't know. For example, suppose you are measuring the length of the door, height of the door. That is unknown for us. So that is unknown quantity. And a known quantity means the quantity which we know. For example, a meter scale. With the help of the meter scale, if you are measuring the height of the door, it means you are relating an unknown quantity with a known quantity. And this particular process is known as measurement. Okay, students? I hope it is clear to you. Now, if I try to answer what is unit, very simple, but when we have to define that time, maybe you find difficult to answer this. What is unit? Unit is a quantity. It is a quantity of constant magnitude. Used to measure an unknown quantity of same type. What I mean to say, it says it is a quantity of constant magnitude used to measure an unknown quantity of same type. For example, I have given, like, we are measuring the supposed length or height of the door. So what we have to use? We have to use either inch tape or we have to use the meter scale. Okay, students? So that meter scale is having particular values in centimeters, in meters. Okay. So we have that constant value over there. That this much portion will be counted as 1 meter, or this much will be counted as 2 meters. This much will be counted as 1 centimeter. So we are having the constant magnitude there, and that constant magnitude we are relating with an unknown quantity, that is the length or height of the door. Example I have taken. So this is called unit. This is measurement and this is unit, which can be differentiated properly. Measurement is the procedure or the process where we are relating an unknown quantity with a known quantity. Unit is the quantity of constant magnitude which is used for the measurement. I hope it is clear, students. Now we'll go for the kinds of unit. So now, students, we have entered to a different portion, that is kinds of unit. Unit we have understood. What is unit? Now in the kinds of unit we have two different types of units. What are they? First is fundamental and or basic units, and second one is derived units. Derived units we'll understand later on. First of all, we will understand what is fundamental or basic unit. Fundamental units are those units which do not depend on any other unit of same kind. For example, if we talk about unit of length, meter scale. If you want to relate meter scale with, suppose spring balance. If you want to relate this meter scale with spring balance, do you think is it possible to relate these two? No. It means this meter scale is independent of this spring balance, and the spring balance is independent of this meter scale. Both of them are not at all depending upon each other. Those kind of units. Now I am coming to the definition of this. We can write the units which are independent of any other units, any other unit, are called fundamental or basic units. Okay, students? Those who do not depend upon any other unit, they are independent, those are called fundamental units. Example, you can write units of length, units of mass, units of capacity. Now we'll try to understand what is derived unit. So now students, the second type of unit, that is derived unit. What are they? How can we define that? In the fundamental units, we have understood that the units which are independent of any other unit, means which do not depend upon other. So derived unit is just opposite of that. These units are dependent on what? On fundamental units. For example, if you have to find the unit, example I am taking. Suppose you have to find area. Okay, students? Area of rectangle. Suppose you are finding the area of rectangle. What you have to use? Length into breadth. Okay, students? So you are depending upon what? The unit of length, fundamental unit of length, that is meter into meter, which will give you meter square. So it means if you have to find the unit of area, we have to somehow depend upon what? Fundamental unit of length only. It shows that these are having dependency on fundamental units. Am I clear, students? I hope it is. Confusion will be there. You can write in the comment box. You can WhatsApp me also. Everything has been disclosed to you. So the last topic for today's class, today's video, that would be system of units. So now students, we have entered to the last segment of today's class, that is systems of units. In older days, when we have not got the standard international system of units, that time what we were using, that I'm going to tell you. We were having three different systems of units. One is CGS. In CGS, we are measuring the length. In CGS unit of system, that is for measuring length we use centimeter. We used to measure with centimeter. For measuring the mass, we used to have the grams, and for measuring the time, we used second. It was known as French system. CGS system is actually known as French system, where centimeter, gram and second were used. FPS system, second, that is known as British system. And here for length we used foot, for mass we used pound, and for time we used second. Similarly, MKS system, which was known as metric system, where for length we used meter, then for mass we used kg, and for time we used second. For your kind information, students, these all systems are not in use for nowadays. Reason? All the systems of units has now converted into SI units. Standard internationally accepted systems of unit, where one unit of system will be followed by whole world. So these three system of units, what I have written on the board, it was used previously Not nowadays. Nowadays we prefer only a standard international system of units, that is SI units. Okay students, so these are informational thing for you. With the help of that you can prepare your notes. In the next class I will come with some new interesting topics of this chapter, measurement and experimentation. Till then, you please revise, be safe, and all the best.